Alright, we good. I forgot what episode number this is.
33.
33. Larry Bird.
Oh, was that his
Who
number?
else is 33? I don't know. Yes.
Nice. Larry Bird.
That's what I wanted my jersey number to be, like, when I was growing up, and then I changed it.
Because you were a Larry Bird fan?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's because, like, he was a white guy and he was good at basketball.
Okay. Not even like Steve Nash.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Steve
Canadian
Nash.
boy.
Of course.
But I don't think,
I was watching
did he have like a signature number? I don't think he did he?
He wore 13 on the Suns. I don't know if that was different when he was on the Mavs, but
right.
It's not like he's kept it like his whole
Yeah,
career.
I
Like
don't
when he was
think
playing
he
for the
did.
Lakers for that little bit, he wore like 10, I think.
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, enough about Steve Nash.
We love you, Steve Nash.
Although I was watching some highlights of his recently, because I got a recommended video about like people talking about how scary good he was,
I mean,
like when he was in
his
the league
prime.
and stuff like that. So, yeah, in his prime. Have a podcast. Thanks everyone for tuning in this week.
Woo. What's
We'll
your
still
name?
say thank you even. Oh, sorry.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Ryan.
I'm Eunice.
This is the Apple Podcast. Last week's video didn't get as many views.
I didn't check.
It's like the normal stuff.
Oh,
normal.
okay.
But still, thank you for those who listened to the last episode.
Nice.
Doesn't mean we're not thankful, even if it doesn't exceed our expectations to how many
Right.
views it gets. But we're still doing them. We're still putting them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing has changed. So same old thing, same old stuff.
Same old.
Still in
teens.
quarantine. My hair is getting longer.
Yeah.
When I put it's 19 degrees outside today. For all you Americans, I don't know what the Fahrenheit version of that is.
No
Just go
idea.
look it up. But for early March, it's pretty hot. Especially
Yeah.
for Toronto, I would say.
Mhm.
Sometimes we don't get an actual spring until
Like April. Or
maybe
May.
April, mid-April, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 19 degrees outside. I should do something outdoorsy. Will I? Probably not. But I went out to get some groceries today, and I put a baseball cap on, and it made my hair look even longer because it just kind of like scrunched up my hair and made like the back hairs stick out
have
a lot
full-on
more.
bob soon.
Yeah, it's not good, guys. Yeah, I
We
need to
need
get a
this
cut.
haircut cast, this barbershop cast to happen soon.
The barbershop cast needs to happen, but it's once Eunice and I can get together.
Yeah.
Even though we don't have any stay-at-home measures anymore, I don't think, or like they've been somewhat
Just
lifted.
like technically we can, but
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
we're like even more
just, like,
sketched out
sketched
than-
out these days.
even more so
Yeah.
than usual. So we'll keep it patient.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because the quality of the podcast definitely goes up when we're side by side. There's a different energy in the room. There's a
Yeah.
different buzz, but we're trying to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm very like chilled out today. Like for the last
'Cause of all that-
two podcasts, I've just been like very calm.
It's
Not
because of all
like
that yoga
hyper.
you've been doing.
I guess.
Did you have some tea or something? Is that relaxing you, or what's
I
up with
mean,
you?
not really.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm just
it's
not like,
good.
because
That's fine.
usually I get more energy when I'm around you, or like just to like
Mhm.
match your energy. I just kind of like up it if I want to.
yeah, I do put a lot out there. It's weird because I was always known to be like the quiet kid in school,
Yeah.
or I was never like very like outspoken. I never really participated in class. I never really talked in class. Like I had friends, but I was so like I need to stay well behaved at all times if I'm in like the
Yeah.
setting that it requires it
Yeah.
to be. But outside of that, I'm like so loud and talkative and stuff like that. So
My
yeah.
God. I think the first time, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but one time I was at
Mhm.
Jomar in Mina's place, and I guess I was just like being completely myself, just like super silly, super weird. And my mom took notice of this and she was like, "Why are you acting weird?" And I was like, it's like, what? So, like, mind you, I was like, what, 10 at the time? Maybe like a little younger than that.
Yeah.
And so from there on, I was like, well, I guess I can't be myself around my parents. Just because
it's weird. Maybe it's
too
only weird because you don't act like that in front of them.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they think it was a bad thing. It was just like, since it was
okay,
so
but
different
her
than
tone,
what they're
though,
used
her
to.
tone makes a difference. You know, it's like, why are you being weird?
I get it.
Why are you being such a weirdo?
Yeah, freaking weirdo. What's wrong with you? That's pretty funny though. I think now I'm mostly the same in like every environment except school though. Because in university, man,
Yeah.
I usually never answer questions, or even though I am very opinionated and I would like to speak sometimes, but most of the time I'm like, you know what? Nah.
Even in your
And it's funny,
like seminars and tutorials.
Well, they're all online, so I don't have to talk
that's
to anyone. I just
great.
have to type out answers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
online
that's the beauty
classes
of
are
online classes.
Yeah, I feel like I don't learn as well though,
I think that's
unless I'm like in the environment to learn. But
yeah, it's a common issue.
yeah, which like virtual school is just it's not good. It's not good, but it's another issue for another time.
Sure.
So we're back again with another podcast. We're gonna go through our usual segments, and we have a kind of an interesting interactive topic today. You would say. We'll get into more of that later.
I kind of hinted at it just now.
Yeah. Well, we kind of hinted at it because we're talking about, the type of people that we are.
Yeah.
So, like, how do we investigate that further? We'll be taking a personality test.
Woo.
Is this which one is this one? Which one did you send me?
Myers-Briggs.
This is the Myers-Briggs. So everyone knows about this one. We have taken this one before, just like for fun.
I think we took it,
but we wanted
at the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
So let's see how we've changed over the years,
Yeah,
or
and that
how
was
we
like
haven't changed.
That's like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because my prediction is that it's gonna
Holy
give me more of an
heck.
extroverted result.
Yeah, I mean,
because
you
my
feel
first
like
one was.
you are more extroverted now.
It's weird because I think I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think the quarantine. I don't know if it's because of because I haven't seen anyone in a long time and I think I need to see people.
Right.
But I think in terms of being more productive and being happier, I am happier with other people than myself.
I see.
Or I gain more energy with other people
We'll
than
get
by
into
myself.
that.
So we'll get into it. We do
Mhm.
have a couple segments, our weekly segments that we'll go through. I've been dying to tell you / I've been into this week.
I've been dying to tell you / something I've been into.
Is that the melody we're sticking with?
I guess so.
Ah, cool. Or IBDTTY for short, or IBITW. I lost track.
Wait, what?
IBDTTY. I've been dying to tell you, and then.
Oh, I get it.
ITW. I've been into this week.
Yes. Wow, that took so long. Okay.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I don't know. Okay, sure.
I'll go.
So then I've been
Yeah,
dying to tell you / I've been into this week. This is weird. I've been into the podcast with Ethan and Trisha Paytas.
Oh, the Frenemies podcast. Yes.
And it's weird because
I've seen.
I don't like Trisha. I mean, I guess I don't really know much about her, so I shouldn't really be saying I don't like her, but I don't know. But it was.
She gives off a vibe, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know much about her either, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's just weird because their dynamic is very interesting, and they've gotten into some beef before. Hence the title.
Like on the podcast or like before?
Both.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. I know they had. I know he made videos about her.
Oh yeah.
Like about her content and stuff like that in the past.
For sure.
So it was weird. I never saw any of their episodes, but the way they promote it is really really funny. They always like kind kind of go all out with the production
Uh-huh.
and like their outfits and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, it's kind of a weird vibe. I guess it's hard to talk to someone like I don't even know like if they actually like each other. I need to actually listen to it though.
It's well, I guess they kind of have to like each other. They were forced into liking each other because Ila's brother's dating her right now.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That's a weird connection. Interesting. Ila's brother.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Ela.
Because if
for
her brother's
those-
anything like
for those of you, Ela is Ethan's wife,
Ethan's wife, yeah.
one of the
Because
hosts.
Ela is very timid.
Yeah.
And, like, not that it's a bad thing, but she's definitely more like soft spoken.
Yeah.
In comparison to Ethan,
Yeah.
right? So like I wonder if her brother is the same. Because then if that's the case, then it's like
He's
that's
not
like so different.
not necessarily the same. I guess they have the same upbringing. He's just like a little bit more out there.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to be a bit out there if you're into dating a girl like Trisha, I
For
guess.
sure.
Because she seems like she's really out there.
Oh yeah, definitely out there.
So what's that been like? Any like specific examples of why you think it's so
I
interesting?
mean,
Or
not last time. I think last week I watched a video of them competing against each other to see who's more fit.
oh wow, yeah.
Watching Ethan trying to exercise is funny.
Oh gosh,
It's pretty funny.
who ended up being more fit?
Trisha.
Oh
And
wow,
apparently
okay.
she has like
Dang.
dance background, and so
Mm.
she kind of had like more core training than Ethan does at the moment.
All right. Yeah, I could see Ethan like passing out after the first exercise or something like that. Not to diss, but just seems that way. Damn.
But
Okay.
yeah, but I was only watching it this week because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I was clickbaited into some of the drama that's been going on in the YouTube world, aka James Charles drama. We don't have
Is
to
there
talk
more?
about
Is it something different? What is it now?
What do you know? Because I feel like
don't
I
know.
always
don't-
see him in
I
some
don't keep
sort
up
of
with.
controversy in the the
See-
beauty community.
I mean, the thing is, I've been less into YouTube content nowadays just because I don't have the time for it. Like,
Okay.
okay, my daily routine every day used to be going through my subscriptions and adding videos to my watch later
Yeah.
from like new uploads from people like I just want to watch.
Yeah.
Right. Even though I'm subscribed to like a bunch of people, but you know how you're subscribed to some people, but you don't really watch their content anymore. That's just how it is. But now I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
It's just too much of a chore. I'll just watch whatever is recommended to me, to be honest.
True.
I'm just even watching old content in the background while I like do whatever. So
Yeah, I do that too sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's new with him. I don't know what's new with the YouTube dramas or whatever. So I think like we're not big enough to have drama with anyone,
sure.
but like I would not want to even if it's on the good or the bad side, I would not want to be a part of it at all.
Yeah.
Like in any sense of it. So
Yeah.
it's just not. It's too much of a hassle. No one. I think real people don't have time for drama. I'm gonna be honest.
Sure.
There's too many different things to worry about. I can't be worried about what this person thinks of me. It's just,
Yeah.
if it's like more controversial and if it affects you personally, then I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I can't be bothered with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to keep going on about that.
Don't want to get into it,
Yeah.
but cool. Frenemies.
Yeah, Frenemies,
good.
shout out.
Did they
It's
still
fine.
do the regular H3 podcast? Or?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's like a side. It's like a secondary show.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I should check that out. I haven't
you
watched
don't
an
have to.
H3 thing in a long time.
I don't know if they're still making like videos anymore. I think they're just focusing
Or just
on
like
their
his content in
podcasts.
general. His
Yeah.
content in general.
Yeah.
I will say one of my favorite newer things that they did, even though it's not really new, it's probably been a couple years, is an episode where Ethan made a video on like the catfishing show on TLC or something like that. And they did a whole bit where Ela was actually catfishing Ethan the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's like, Ethan, I'm a CEO, okay? I can't. You think I would go out with you? Like, seriously? That was pretty funny. Like the whole like I'm a CEO bit, I thought was
Mhm.
really, really good.
Was that the guy?
Yeah.
Was that the one where Ethan was making fun of Elliot for the bomber jacket he was wearing?
And Elliot, Grace Helbig's current boyfriend.
Well, now fiance.
Oh, fiance. Wow, nice.
Sorry.
Yes, I'm pretty. He was making fun of him in some capacity. I don't remember for what
Just
exactly.
like roasting his face and his
Yeah.
his bomber jacket. Anyway,
Did he make a reaction video to it, or did him and Grace make a reaction video to
I
that?
don't remember.
That'd be
I think he might have, but it was like
Because that'd be kind of funny.
I know.
I don't know.
I need him
Yeah.
to. That'd be
Has
funny.
he talked about him doing that show, like hosting that show?
Yeah,
all?
I think he did.
Like,
I think he said it was like something that he just had to do because he didn't have much money at the time, so he just
Hey,
took it
man.
to do it.
Gig's a gig, man.
Yeah.
Are they real though? Has he talked about like whether those stories
I
are
have
real
no
or
idea.
not? Oh, okay.
No idea.
Because you know how like TLC shows, like they seem like extremely fabricated.
Yeah.
Even though like the ones like with like the My Strange Addiction ones.
Mm.
I mean, there's no way those ones can be real, right? Or they can't be real, and the person ends up being like not actually like severely.
Damaging their insides. Like the
Yeah,
one
because
eating bricks.
somehow, yeah, because somehow when they go to the doctor, like it's bad. Like it's not like they're doing great,
Mhm.
but it's not like they're dying.
Yeah.
And it's like, how is that possible? How have they not died in the first month of them doing that?
Yeah.
Like you're eating bricks, or you're eating glass,
'Cause I feel like
or
there
you're
would
like
be.
bathing in bleach.
It has to be more severe, like the side effects, right?
Yeah,
especially with
that's
the
what's weird
bleach
to me. I
thing.
feel like it's a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I don't
but I
know.
still watch it anyway.
Yeah. Your turn.
Cool. So, Frenemies podcast. So I've been dying to tell you about a dream I had.
Tell me.
So lately, Unison, or like I think I'm the only one that has been doing it. But if I remember a dream and it's like weird enough, then I'll write it down
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I wake up, or if I remember to at least. Because we wanted to do a podcast where we had someone analyze our dreams and tell us something about them, and like how does that reflect on us,
Yeah.
or we just talk about them with us too and just like see if we can analyze it ourselves. So I started writing one down, or some down. Sorry. And I only wrote this one down specifically because it involves you. But it's a
What
very
did
short
you
segment of the
do?
dream. It's something I did. Okay, I didn't do anything. This is about you. Okay, you didn't do anything bad. It's fine. But it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird and funny. For some reason, okay, you bought me a car.
Wow.
But this is how it happened. This is not happened. You dropped it off in the driveway of my place
Uh-huh.
and then left.
Oh.
And then
just left-
told me,
Okay.
hey, I got you a car. Like, you texted me or called me.
Okay.
Right? And I'm like, okay, but why didn't you wait? Like, why did you not just, like, why did you just drop it off and leave and just, like, why would you place this? I'm like, it's a car. That's great. I don't have one. But why would you do it? And why would you just drop it off and go? Because I ran outside to see the car. I'm like, whoa, what the heck's going on? And you're not there.
Aw.
And then you're like, I'm like texting. He's like, it's like, yeah, I got your car, but I had to go.
So
Like,
I just
that's
walked
weird.
home.
I don't know. I think maybe you had another car, or someone else drove the actual
So
the one that you got me.
random.
And this is a dream. I mean, it's not like super bizarre or just weird or anything.
Mhm.
The weird thing was the car, like, for some reason you had to fill the car like from the inside. So like right beside the driver's seat is where like the gas can. It was like a hybrid, so it was a gas thing and like an electric thing.
Okay.
But it was in the inside, so I'm like, how would I fill the car?
Yeah.
So I had to put this thing through the window or open the door. It's just like, now I didn't want the car because I'm like, who made this? But yeah. I just thought it was weird that you didn't
So weird.
stick around to see my reaction.
Maybe
Just
this
like, yeah, I got
is
your car. I'm gonna go.
maybe this is your mind's way of telling me that you want something big for your birthday, or
No.
that
This
I
was
will get something big for your birthday.
no. This is a dream from like a month or two ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Still the same thing.
And that's not. I don't think I was thinking about my birthday at that time.
Maybe you were.
No, but maybe it was because in my dream it was still quarantine.
Uh-huh.
So you just did like a like a contactless pickup thing. It was just weird.
That's
Yeah.
silly.
Just talking about dreams, I keep having reoccurring dreams where like I'm a student again,
Ew.
like in high school,
Ew.
but like every time I forget that it's always during a time where like something is due that day or we're having a test that day and I had no idea. So I started like panicking in the dream, like, oh my gosh, I didn't do the work.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no, blah, blah.
It's such an anxiety
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
it's
if I have any reoccurring dreams.
Those ones have stopped, but like I think it was like a couple of weeks ago I had those like every day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's weird.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I didn't like it. But it was cool because I was seeing like people from like my past
Aw.
in my dreams too. Like we were hanging out and stuff like that.
Aw. That's cute.
So yeah. I don't remember the exact details, everything's fuzzy, but
Do you dream in
would you want go
Do you
ahead.
dream in first person or do you dream I mean from your point of view or do you dream from like a third point of view?
Whoa. Is that possible?
Yeah.
To dream from another person's point of view?
Yeah.
I've never had that. It's always been first person for me.
I have it in
I've never-
both. Cause like
Really?
sometimes I can see myself. Sometimes it'll be like a panning shot, and it's like
Whoa.
like I can see.
That's weird.
I know, right? Like one time I had
Nah.
a dream about us in a park, like having a little picnic, and
Cool.
but my point of view of the dream was like from behind a tree, and it was like panning towards the right, and it just kept like surrounding us. I don't know, it's like very cinematic.
Oh, so you're like filming a movie
Yeah.
or something. In your
Yeah.
dream. Weird. No, I don't think I've ever seen. It's always been first person for me, I believe. Huh. I didn't know that was possible.
I
To be
didn't
honest with you.
I don't know.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
If you're an expert on dreams, come on the
Yeah,
podcast so you can
please.
psychoanalyze like how messed up we are because of our dreams.
I haven't
It's cool.
I can't remember any of my dreams. Or maybe I haven't been having any like vivid dreams or memorable
The thing is, you have
ones.
to, as soon as you wake up, you have to start writing down what you remember.
Yeah.
Because by the day goes on, it's gonna be fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like you'll remember one particular image, but you won't understand like the context of like what was happening during that or something. Yeah. That was I've been dying to tell you.
Cool. Something you've been into?
Started watching Schitt's Creek because of your recommendation, and it's fantastic. David's my favorite character. Reason why he's my favorite
David.
character is because it's on Netflix, guys. Please check it out. Is it only Canadian
Please.
Netflix? I don't know.
Actually,
But anyway, Schitt's Creek.
maybe all of the above. It has to be
Yeah.
because it's fantastic.
Right. David's my favorite character because every time he's speaking with someone, his reaction is always like the other person just said the stupidest thing in the world. So it's like, what? There's an episode where he's talking about organizing like a game night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this just me? Because he was like,
Literally,
do we
yeah.
need 6 people for an optimal ultimate gaming night experience? You know. And then when he's like trying to start the party, he's trying to facilitate everything, but nothing's going right,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like he's frustrated, and I'm like, you know what, I get it, David. It's fine. And we saw like, well, Eunice started watching some episodes with me because like she's already seen it.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where Moira, who's the mom, and David, the son, they get like sucked up in like trying to sell like beauty products. It's kind of like an Avon parody. It's like a multi-level marketing, aka pyramid scheme like thing. So they have like a pitch thing that they're trying to do. And then, so Moira like has a bunch of people in the other room, and he's like, let me bring you to the other room. It's like, David, you're supposed to clean up all of these you're supposed to store
What was it? It's like David.
you were supposed to put away all of these high quality products. It's like,
No.
I know.
You're supposed to.
I didn't want to leave. Go ahead.
You're supposed to put away all of these high quality products. Product.
And then David's like, I know. This isn't how he talks. He's speaking in a totally different tone. He's like, I know. I didn't want to leave all these high quality skin products and then pop up free products on the floor.
Oh,
We're not reenacting it very well, but
no.
it's a great show. Check it out.
It's
Stars Eugene Levy.
So great.
Eugene Levy is that dude from American Pie who's like the dad with the big glasses. You've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
He's him and his son who plays David. So Daniel Levy also they co-created it.
Yes.
Co-created it.
Yeah.
It.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's really good. I would highly recommend it. A very big Canadian cast. Like most of like the main people are Canadian, which is really cool.
I actually didn't know the lady who plays Moira. I can't remember her name at the moment.
You said Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara, yes.
O'Hara?
Who plays Kevin's mom in all the Home Alone films.
Oh my god.
Didn't know she was Canadian. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not make that connection at all. But anyway, it's really funny, guys. The main premise of it is the main family. They're like really rich, but they're the person who deals with their money committed like some sort of tax fraud, so they pretty much lost everything. The only thing that they have is the dad, as a joke, bought this town called Schitt's Creek. So that's like the only asset they have left. So essentially, they have to live in that town until they find a way to make money again. So it's just like a rich family trying to deal with being in like let's say, quote unquote, hick town. It's very like, kind of like dingy and in the countryside. Blah blah blah. It's really funny.
Apparently, it was filmed in Orangeville.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And they did a lot of the planning in Toronto. Very interesting.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been into that this week, and that's about it. I guess we can go on to our Filipino phrase of the week.
Go ahead.
Which is manopo.
Manopo.
Which is a gesture found in Filipino culture where or it's called like blessing or something like that. So what happens is like usually for an elder, like someone who's your elder, you would take their hand. So you know how like in some like weird or some other cultures, like you would take someone's hand and kiss it. So instead of kissing the hand, you put it on your forehead.
Yeah.
So you take the hand. I'm doing a visual demonstration for people who are watching. You take the person's hand and you just go like this.
Bless.
Put it on.
Bless.
Yeah. So apparently it's supposed to be like you're receiving a blessing from the person, the elder, or something like that. Hey, if you're not a Filipino, dating a Filipino girl or Filipino guy or whatever,
just a heads up.
Just heads up. Yeah. It's very they'll be like, oh, if you do it.
They
Imagine
actually
like
will do that.
The Lolo's there and you're like, oh manapo, and then you do the blessing. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy knows.
That's a keeper.
Yeah. Then some research. They would also just laugh too because they would probably think it's really funny.
Yeah.
Anytime someone because my dad's not Filipino, so every time like a non-Filipino is trying to do something Filipino, they think it's hilarious. It's like the funniest thing ever. So it'll be a hit. So
for sure.
Give it a try.
Do it, guys.
I remember my friend in high school would just bless us like randomly or do the blood. Like he would we would just be sitting down, and if he sees your hands exposed, he'll just take your hand really quick and do it to himself. Like he'll just do it all the time. It's
so funny.
You know who you are if you're listening to
this.
We should
do that to people.
Just,
you know what we should do?
Just prank them.
Whenever, if and when we have guests on the show, IRL again, we should do that as a welcome.
Okay. It'd be funny when they're not Filipino and they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Even if they're not Filipino, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just have if we have like a thing, because it's funny because I've seen other podcasts, they take like a group Polaroid when they've had a guest, and they have like a collection of them. The photos will always be us doing the mano
gesture
to them.
Yes, I'm here for
pretty
that.
Funny. Yeah. So there you go.
Cool.
I guess we can get right into the topic. So we introduced it earlier. So we'll be taking the Myers-Briggs personality test, and we're gonna walk through it. There's some like we're not gonna. I don't know how many questions there are.
There's
How
a
many
lot
questions there are?
in this
So we
one.
won't obviously. We can't talk about every single one.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna see like where it takes us. I'm gonna share my perspective, even though Eunice is also gonna take it too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just for the sake of editing,
here we go.
It'll be easier.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing my perspective of it. Are you ready? I am ready.
So just as a back story, or reference, just for a reference, the first time we took it, I was in INFJ, and
Yes.
Ryan was.
I think ISFJ. I could be
ISFJ.
very wrong though.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were different by a letter. I forget what the letters even mean, but we'll figure that out as you take the test.
Okay,
So
sure.
yeah. If you've never taken this, take it along with us.
Take
See
it
what
with
you get.
us. Yeah,
There you
and
go.
let us know what you get.
So you can find it. So we're on 16personalities.com. So
Mhm.
you can find it there. Check it out. All right, I'm starting this. Here we go.
All right.
All right. First question. You regularly make, or it's not a question, they're more like statements.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like agree, disagree.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a scale. So like there's, I guessing like the further to agree, it's like more strongly disagree or agree, slightly agree.
Yeah.
But there is like a neutral, like middle ground for it.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is you regularly make new friends.
No, I don't. Because I am terrible at making friends.
No.
I'm not a social butterfly,
Yeah, I mean,
though.
you're more. Yeah, that's true. See, I wouldn't say I am either. It depends like what you're doing or and what point
Sure.
in your life you're in.
Sure.
Because undergrad, I didn't make a
We're
lot
talking
of
about
friends.
now. Right now.
Now, let's say it's non-quarantine.
Mm-hmm. I think you
I mean,
would.
I'm not gonna go out of my way, but I do participate in more things that were social, I guess.
Okay.
Or that would involve meeting new people.
Right.
Because, like, before quarantine, like, I was in school. I was going to, like, Smash Weeklies every week, meeting and talking to a lot of new people there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm more open to making new friends.
Yeah.
But I'm not, like, actively going out and trying to get as many friends as possible. So I'm going to go more, like
neutral.
I'm not going to strongly agree. I'm going to go, like, here.
Okay.
You see where I'm going? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going towards agree, but not, like, strongly.
Yeah.
Just above neutral. Yeah. And you're going, like, completely disagree?
Not like completely. Maybe like towards the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
But a little bit towards disagree. You spend a lot of
Okay.
your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's literally
That's all
me.
I do. I have too many things that I can talk about. Or too many things that, like, I'm into.
Yeah.
And because of that, it's hindered me. I haven't really mastered any one thing. But there are a lot of things I'm into.
Yes.
So I think that helps that's why I kind of like meeting people. Because even if they're interested in something and I find myself, like, even if I can speak a little bit about it,
Right.
I think that's really cool. So I'm going to put just, like, the most agree.
Yeah, me too.
Strongly
Me too.
agree with that. Yeah. Cool. Moving on.
This is so me.
Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want
Literally
to cry too.
me.
I don't know if this is me.
This is actually me.
It really depends.
Even just watching people on a screen cry, I will actually be in tears. Does not matter if I have any attachment to them. I will start crying.
Mm-hmm. It depends. I don't know. It's not that I don't cry. It's just like I don't think other people crying makes me cry.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like. If something's inherently sad, then yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I'm more neutral with this. I don't strongly disagree. It's not like I can see someone cry and not feel anything. But I'm not necessarily like the one that's just gonna cry because someone else is crying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You have to be in a certain state. It has to be in like a certain environment.
Okay.
There are things that have to happen. It can't just be. Is it like instantaneous? Like you see someone crying, you're gonna cry? Is that what it
Sure.
is, or? Yeah, I'm gonna go neutral on that one. Right in the middle. And you went like more
Oh,
towards
you were
like
waiting for
completely
me to
agree?
tell you? Oh, yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
towards agree. I am just agree.
Okay.
100% agree.
Okay. Alright, cool. Next one. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I don't know about that. I don't know about that for me.
Yeah, same.
Like, I think ahead, but I'm not like that meticulous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, I have like kind of one plan, and if that plan falls apart, I kind of don't know what to do. So, I don't even know if like I even have a backup plan for
Yeah.
most things. So I'm gonna
Because
go
here's the thing
more
with
towards
us,
disagree.
for us, we're even if we're just like planning something to do, we have
Mm-hmm.
something we want to do, we have a backup
Yeah.
plan, but it's not like we
Oh,
don't love it. We're like not in love with that idea of the backup
right.
plan.
We want the
It's like if we don't get
original
this
plan to
original
go.
plan, it's like it's all or nothing.
Can
We
you
don't
give me an
really care.
example?
I don't
I'm trying to.
remember.
I'm having trouble thinking of one. I don't
I don't
know.
remember. Even just like
Well, okay.
sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know. Like, what if we're gonna try to go eat somewhere and
Yeah.
say that place is
That's
like
what I was
closed or
Yeah,
something,
that's what I was thinking of.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like it's hard to say like oh backup plan because the backup plan is just go eat somewhere else. It doesn't really require like that much forethought.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way I approached this question was like bigger things
Oh yeah, yeah.
like life plans and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
or like not like
But
where
I
am I
see
gonna
it
go
as the
today?
same thing.
Mm.
So for me, I
But
don't really have too much
yeah,
of
I'm
a
gonna go
backup plan.
towards I'm gonna go like neutral, disagree,
Yeah, me
like
too.
right around here.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't think that far ahead. Like I like to plan things out though.
Yeah.
Like I like to have like a designated meeting time. I like to be here
Mm-hmm.
where I like things like scheduled and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm less of a I don't mind if things go wherever, but I like to be like, "Oh, on Saturday, this is what I'm doing."
Right.
And I know what time I have to be there.
Right.
As opposed to just like it's just Saturday and I don't know.
We might have to
But I'm
move a
also
little
flexible
bit
too.
faster because we
Okay.
have so much to do. Okay.
Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. It depends. If we're playing Fortnite,
Then it's a
sometimes I panic.
disagree for me. If
Some-
we're playing
Sometimes
games,
people are coming at
I am not there. I'm not calm.
I'm gonna go like neutral,
Okay.
but I don't I don't like panic, but I don't necessarily like stay calm. It really depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go here. Maybe I'll go here. When
I'm
I
a
go
little
there.
bit towards the disagree. At
Yeah.
social
If it's
events, oh, sorry.
Fortnite, you're like
I'm
on the
gone.
very end,
Yeah.
or any game.
Yeah, exactly.
At social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you
That's
already know.
literally my life.
What constitutes a social event? Like a party
Yeah.
or like a it's weird though, cause like if I already have like a solid group that I
Yeah.
know is there, I don't feel the need to kind of talk to new people.
Me too.
But if there's someone like striking conversation with me, I'm not gonna like deny it.
Yeah,
I'll be
me
like, yeah,
too,
okay,
me
what's
too.
up? Yeah.
But I can't, I don't know.
So
I'm trying to be the one to introduce myself, but I haven't been to any social events in so long.
that's true. It's kind of hard
So,
to.
I don't know.
Social event's such a funny way of putting it though. Like
Yeah.
social event.
I'm just
Yeah. I'm
I'm
not
gonna be
really gonna
neutral.
introduce myself to people.
I'm gonna be neutral
same.
about it.
Same. All right, next little page here.
Ooh.
You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Disagree.
Interesting.
Actually,
I don't know. I think I'm like sort of
hard.
on the agree spectrum.
how do I answer this if I never finish anything?
Then it's a disagree.
Because I'm thinking of this in terms of like my music making. Like I'll never finish it. I'll never finish the song because halfway through I'll be like, "This sucks. Let's make a new one." And I don't want to do it anymore. So
I mean,
I'm gonna have to go towards
sure.
here because
See,
yeah.
So I've learned from like working from home
Mm-hmm.
that like my brain likes to segment projects, and so if I don't finish one project, I won't allow myself to go on. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess it just helps with productivity, but I don't know if that's like a natural thing or if that's just something
Mm-hmm.
because my mind planned it out that way.
I think it's because that's who you are. I think that's like it helps you get
Okay.
things done. So
So I'll go agree
I would
then.
go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. This is like the large. I think I need to go here.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. Even though I should like be more focused, but in terms of projects, that's what I'm thinking of. I can't really think of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, you're very sentimental. I'm gonna have to go like strongly agree.
I'd say so.
I keep a lot of stuff that has sentimental
Does it
value.
bring you joy?
Yes, so I'm keeping it.
Okay.
Lady, well, I forgot what I don't know what her name is. I forgot.
Marie Kondo. Lady.
Yeah, what
Lady.
that lady telling me to throw stuff out. How dare you?
Oh my god.
Throw your own stuff out. I don't care.
Oh my god, the next one is me.
You like to use organizing tools like sketch. Disagree. Sorry, I'll read it out. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and
oh my
lists.
god.
I'll sometimes make a list. Like I
Sure.
have like a list memo on my phone just like to keep reminders, but I'm gonna strongly disagree with that.
Let me just pull out
you just
my
is that like your little journal / agenda?
This is my little agenda
there?
I got going on. Stupid. So
No, it's cool. I think it's good. I mean, you have a lot of stuff to do, so like, if it helps you keep track of things, that's cool. But for me, I'm like, I never really schedule anything. Like I know when things are coming up, and I know like what I have to do by this time. I usually just keep like a reminder somewhere.
Sure.
But I don't necessarily like it. Like I don't get joy out of like, oh my gosh, I can organize and list all the things that I have to do and like put them into the little cute boxes and this and that. That's not me.
No, I get it. I get it. It's not for everybody.
Yeah. Next one. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
It's literally my life.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, that's
heck.
true.
I'm
pretty hard on
strongly
myself.
agreeing.
I'm pretty hard on myself. I'm gonna go like here. I don't know if I
Yeah.
strongly agree, but I really agree
Okay.
with that. I think with more of like with music stuff, like I don't think I'm that great
What?
at stuff.
No.
Like okay, this week I've been trying to learn like some classical pieces on piano, even though they're very simple and stuff like that. I just like the melodies a lot. But like trying to learn it, it's taking me a while to learn, and I'm
Aw.
like questioning like, wow, I'm just like really, like it's taking me a week to learn like a page from each of them.
And is
Like
that
I'm
a
a,
problem?
I don't know.
You're
It's just like
making
it's
it a
making me doubt.
problem.
Like it's hard. I think I don't know why I don't even know why I chose keyboard or piano when I was like when I was younger in terms of like learning it, because if it's like because okay, piano uses like treble clef, bass clef,
Yeah.
so two hands,
Yeah.
right? That can cross over, it doesn't matter. But the basic idea is that like if I'm reading a line, I can sight read it if I'm just using one hand. Or read it pretty easily. But when there's two, my mind like freaks
No
out.
way.
It doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable sight reading like one hand or one line, because like other instruments like I can do that. But with piano, it's like dude, two
'Cause there are
things
two
at
things,
once. Then,
yeah. There's a lot to consider.
yeah, and because I'm such a friggin' contemporary player, like I don't
It's
really
so
have to worry
different.
about that.
It's so different. Yeah.
But when you're playing like actual written music, it's like forget it. Just give me lead sheets, man. Anyway, you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation.
I wish I could be that person, but I'm not that person.
I don't know. It's hard to define someone you find interesting.
We're gonna define it as
Like,
a stranger.
what's a
you don't know who that is. You just see
What's a
them and
scen-
you find
What's a
them interesting.
scenario?
It's like you're at like a networking event. You see someone, they
Oh god.
seem to have a personality, and you go up to them and introduce yourself.
It depends. Like it could be like if we exchange glances, right? And you can kind of read like the vibe of a person. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna gravitate towards the people who aren't necessarily going so out there, like, oh hey you, hey man, blah blah blah, blah, blah whatever. But if you see like a person who's like maybe we're by. Okay, remember the episode Superstore where Jeff is like, "Hey man,
Oh my god.
hey, you're here too, and I see you. Okay, we're gonna catch up later," even though he's actually not talking to anybody. Hey, this guy, he's here.
That's me.
Like, I'm probably gonna stay away from those people. But if it's like maybe we're at, I don't know, like the snacks table,
Freaking heck, Jeff.
and I'm like, hey, these are good, right? Or something like that. He says it to me, like, yeah, these are pretty good. I'm like, if it's something like more natural,
Yeah.
I'll invite the conversation to happen.
Okay.
But am I gonna necessarily initiate it? No.
Okay. Well, I already know that I'm not gonna do that, and I'm like,
I'm gonna go neutral.
I am going next to
I'm going so
disagree
neutral on a lot of
because
this, but-
I know that I can do that, but I'm not completely there.
It's just hard to define. Who am I gonna find interesting enough to like?
You know, maybe you like their.
You look interesting.
Yeah, like maybe you like
You
their
look
outfit,
interesting,
and you go up to them and be like, "Hey, man, I like your shirt. I love the strokes." You know.
True. Okay, I'll go more towards agree, just to kind of like
Okay.
pick a side on it. Not like more neutral, but slightly agree.
Okay.
Sorry, we took a lot of time on that one. Sorry. You are not
Too interested.
Sorry, you are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work. Wow, I can't read. Analyses.
I don't know.
No, I love discussing various interpretations of analyses of creative works. So I disagree with that.
Wait. Why am I having trouble?
It says you are not too interested. You are not so. In terms of analyzing creative things.
Yeah.
You are like if you are interested in it, then you disagree with the statement because it's saying you are not too interested in it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I just.
So are you interested in discussing these things? So disagree.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like actually. I love talking about creative stuff. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart.
Oh shoot.
I don't know.
I mean,
it depends on the situation.
As of today, my person today, I will say maybe, yeah. But
like
I'm
more
learning
head than
to
heart.
go more towards the heart.
Right.
I'm gonna go neutral for this.
No. Yeah, same. It really depends on the situation. I want to say more agree for me. Right? But I don't know. It's hard to say. I usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Quarantine life? Yes. If it's not, then it could be different. But if we're doing it to how I feel now, yeah, I'm just doing whatever I want, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Which is bad.
I literally have a page that has a daily routine, so
Okay. So you're more disagree. I'm gonna go more agree. So I'm gonna go like I'm not gonna strongly, but I'm gonna go like here. All right, and you're going more like disagree. Yeah. Okay. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
Holy heck.
I
worry a lot.
I think. No, you definitely want. I don't know if I worry about it. I think I want to. I think it's good to make a good impression. Right?
I'm gonna go
like
more
here.
the disagree end. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like here. I think it's good to make a good impression, but am I worrying about it? I don't know. Yeah. You enjoy participating in group activities. It depends on what activities those are.
If it's a group project, like in school, heck no, I hate group projects. But
it depends on who I'm with.
Yeah.
If it's like people I know, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But activities, I'm fine with activities.
Yeah, activities are fine. I'll go here.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't really strongly agreed with anything yet. I don't know. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Strongly agree.
Sure,
That's
why
more
not?
interesting. But either or, if it has like a conclusive ending, that's fine too. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. That's hard to say, honestly. I know that sounds terrible, but
I think
don't
as
know.
a teacher, you have to say you agree, right?
I think it's how I am right now.
I see.
Because I'm not teaching. I don't have,
True.
you know what I mean? So like, that's true though. I need to go more towards agree.
I'm
Because I
definitely
think
towards
if,
agree.
let's say, I'm going to be in the mindset that I am a teacher currently. And of course, like, seeing my students succeed would obviously make me happy.
Yeah.
Right? But I think in my mindset now is actually becoming a teacher would make me happy.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking very like selfishly now. But I'll go here.
Sorry, my hat's bothering me.
Okay.
now.
Dang, we're only 30% through, guys. Buckle in. Buckle in. Here we go. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose
Frickin' heck,
what to
that's
try.
literally my
Next. Strongly agree. Yeah.
You're prone to
I
worrying.
see. I'll watch one video of something and be like, I'm into that. I need to learn what that is. I'm going to try to do that. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
See, I've been working on that.
Strong. I'll go like here. I definitely agree with that.
Working on that.
I am definitely.
See, a year ago, I would have said agree. I think I'm more on the neutral side now. I'll go neutral.
Next one, you avoid leadership roles in group
Literally
settings.
Me.
This is.
I can't even do it in
I
Fortnite,
don't-
guys. I can't even be a leader in Fortnite.
She can't even tell us where to go. She can't even
Don't
tell us
ask
where
me
to
to do anything. Like, I will actually just have a panic attack right there. There we go.
I don't necessarily avoid it, but I don't necessarily ask for it. So I'm gonna go neutral. I'm not opposed to having to take the leadership role, but I'm not gonna like completely deny it or try to like not do it.
Right.
It's whatever to me. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Strongly disagree. We are musicians, and you are like a visual artist. Yeah. So strongly disagree. Sorry, I'm just gonna try to read it right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It gets confusing when it's like they put not in there. It just like changes everything. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. Honestly, true though.
Yeah.
The problem is because like this is like a very philosophical quote unquote way to look at it, but because people choose for themselves what they think is good and right, they don't think rationally about certain situations, aka wearing a mask during a worldwide pandemic. So, because they're basing that off their feelings and what they think they know, as opposed to just being rational about it and just doing it for the benefit of others, which I guess you could define as a feeling. Like, let's say, I'm just trying to think of the situation in the world now. If people just were rational and did what they were told, then it could have probably been better, as opposed to letting their feelings of anger and blah 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 dictate what they think.
Yeah.
And how they act. So I'm gonna honestly more towards agree on this one.
Me too.
I think it would be, because I think sometimes people's feelings lead them to like bad things, because we define what that is, what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
And people have different takes on it. So I don't know. Where are you putting it?
Like towards the agree side. Like maybe in the middle.
Okay. I don't know. I think people need to definitely be more rational.
Yeah.
Because I think with me, I don't know if this is right, but I define rationality with like just like what's the best thing for everyone kind of thing, as opposed to just because I think feelings can be selfish sometimes. I don't know.
No, I agree. I
Anyway.
agree with that.
Yeah. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yeah, completely.
That's me.
Completely agree.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, like sometimes, okay.
Sometimes I
if I'm
can't
making
relax.
food,
Go ahead.
if I'm making food sometimes, the thought of me having to do dishes after I eat kind of bothers me.
I get that.
So sometimes, like, maybe as it's like, say I'm making like ramen or something. Sometimes as it's cooling, I want to wash some of the other dishes first so that I have less to do after I eat.
I do that too.
Because I can't really, yeah. Because I want to be full after. I just want to, like, chill out. But then, even if I can't, after I eat, I do the dishes right away because I can't just go sit down.
Yeah.
I gotta do the dishes first. Crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely that kind of person. You enjoy watching people argue.
No, I hate it when people argue. I hate that. I just...
It depends, like,
you like...
on a TV show,
No.
like a sitcom, it's funny.
No.
In real life, absolutely not.
I strongly disagree. I hate
If you're gonna argue, go somewhere private, have a civil discussion about it, blah blah.
Not like Dina on Superstore. Freaking instigating.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's like in all contexts, I still enjoy it if it's like if it's like a funny thing or if it's on like a reality show, like in Jersey Shore when like Ron and Sammy are fighting. Come on.
Just like...
That's great. That's good comedy.
It's entertaining. It's so annoying.
Ran, stop. And he punches someone. That's one shot, kid. That's still like the best thing I've ever seen. When Ron just knocks someone out in the boardwalk. It's great.
My God.
I'll go here.
Sure.
But because I'm looking this maybe towards more of like in IRL. Watching people argue is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, why would you want to draw attention to yourself? Just keep it chill.
Your mood can change.
Your mood can change very quickly. Oh yeah. Yep.
I think it's more relevant for you.
Me, I've been like up and down like every day. Like I can wake up and be in a good mood, and then one thing happens, and then I'm in a terrible mood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think the same.
Like even if it's something so little, I'm just like gonna lose it. Like, I don't know. I think it's because of like I haven't left my house in a long time. I haven't done anything. It's kind of like putting me on edge.
Simple things can trigger you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put strongly agree for that, to be honest. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I shouldn't say this as a teacher. It depends. Like, I should be more patient. I should definitely be more patient, but it depends. It depends.
Yeah, I think it depends for me too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go here.
I don't like telling people how to be more efficient. Yeah,
it's just kind of weird. Like when someone does something, it's like, why would you do that when this thing is so much better? You know, like why do that? That's terrible. It's so much easier if you do it this way. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. So it's like you explaining to me how to use Photoshop. Anyway, moving on.
We took like a good hour on that. Sorry, people have no idea what we're talking about, but one day we'll...
I was trying to make something in Photoshop, and I asked Eunice to explain it to me over Zoom, and it's like, she was able to do it in maybe like 5 minutes, and it took us, and she was explaining it to me for like an hour. And all I wanted to do was like make like a shape with text in it. It was really bad. Anyway, you often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Lately, no, I don't like to procrastinate anymore. I find that stressful. I find getting it done as soon as possible and then just chilling. Like my online classes, work is usually done like every 2 weeks. I get everything done in the first week, so then next week I have like kind of a week off.
Nice.
I just chill.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Sometimes I can on certain things, but it's more towards disagree.
For me, I don't leave projects or like work to the last minute. My issue is just like starting to do anything.
Starting, yes.
You know?
Yeah, starting is hard.
Starting is always the hardest for me.
Yeah, I think for everyone, starting is always the hardest part.
Yeah.
You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Well, yeah, I mean, who hasn't thought of that?
Yeah.
I'll go more towards agree. Because, like, we're both, like, religious, so it's like we have, like, our perspective on it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we don't question it.
Sure.
Necessarily. So, I'm still fascinated by it, though. I think it's still interesting to talk about.
Yeah.
So you're going more agree, like somewhat agree, or more neutral, you'd say?
I'm in the same boat. Like, somewhat agree.
Okay. All right. Halfway through, guys.
Shoot, we're already at the 1 hour mark.
Gotta stay strapped in. Here we go. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own.
Literally what we were talking about a while ago.
See, because of, I don't know if it's quarantine or not, but yes. But I don't know if I'm gonna strongly agree, because there are certain times you want to be by yourself. But lately, if in terms of getting work done and getting things done, and like making things, like I need other people around for sure.
Okay.
Like before, like I was going to the library a lot just because I feel like I work better there.
Sure.
Because there are other people surrounding me who are also doing work. So I'm in the environment, and my head's like, work is done here.
It's a work environment.
Home, no work done. So work done in library means get done faster.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin.
I was doing like a Kevin from The Office thing. Yeah. Why say more word when less word do job?
Me don't understand. I don't know.
So yeah, I'm gonna go more towards agree.
I don't know, because I enjoy my own company, but I still like being around other people. I'm gonna go like neutral, but towards the disagree area.
Okay. I think it's because most of the things that I'm interested in, I'd rather do them with other people. Yeah. Like I like video games. I'd rather play video games with someone else here.
Sure.
I'd rather play music with someone else. I'd rather blah blah blah. So you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Of course not, dude. Theory is the best. Like music theory. I love music theory.
I do enjoy music theory.
Yeah.
I enjoy learning about it.
Like time.
Even if I don't know a lot about it.
I mean, I think theoretical stuff is cool. So I'm gonna go towards disagree.
I will be in disagree.
It has to be something I'm interested in, though.
Yeah, me too. Because if it's like...
All right.
I don't know.
Like if I'm talking about a song with someone, I think it's great to discuss like less theoretical things, like how does a song make you feel, like what's like the vibe that it gives you. But I also like discussing things like what's the chord progression, how does it like correspond with the melody, are there like significant key changes, like rhythmically what are some interesting passages like that stuff like gets me like excited. So
okay.
You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours.
Oof.
I don't know. I don't think I have trouble empathizing with anybody.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think you necessarily have to have like the same experiences to be empathetic.
Yeah, exactly.
I think being a good person means you can empathize with anyone's situation.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'll strongly agree with that.
You usually postpone... Right.
People have different things they're going through.
Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Ooh.
I don't know. I think I decide very quickly on things.
Is it like big decisions?
I think I'm neutral.
Oh my god.
'Cause like
I accidentally pressed back, and now I have to do everything again.
Whoops. I'm doing the collapsing. Sorry, we just had to press back by accident, so we had to go back to
Sorry.
answer all our questions really quick.
My God.
So we're back. We were talking about usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I think it depends because, like, let's say the decision is, am I going to go out this day with my friends?
Ooh.
I'm going to decide pretty quickly. I don't know if I'm going to wait. I'm not going to be like, oh, let me tell you in like by tomorrow. Like,
Right.
I don't know. It depends on like maybe I have something scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know I can do it, I'm going to tell you whether or not straight up as soon as you
Okay.
ask me whether I want to do it or not.
Okay.
But if it's a big decision, I don't know. I think sometimes for big decisions, you should take some time.
Of course.
So you should postpone finalizing it. I'm going to go neutral.
Me too.
Yeah.
You rarely second guess the
You rarely
choices.
second guess the... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Disagree. I question everything all the time.
Yeah, me too.
More towards disagree.
Mhm.
Like, I think about a lot of decisions I made, and I probably could have done something different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not that it's like necessarily like I'm regretful. It's just more.
It's more
I
so
don't
like
know.
you look back and
I do.
you just
a lot.
analyze your actions, right?
Very reflective. Just
Yes,
a reflective person.
Yes.
I think I'm reflective.
Yeah, me too.
In a bad way.
Definitely in a bad way.
I'm definitely not like a whatever I've done thing. I think I've accepted what I've done, but like, do I second guess it? What I've made? Choices I've made? Yeah, of course.
100%.
Right? Because if you never question any decision you made, then you think that just means you think you've done everything right.
Mm.
You can have done something bad and not regret it because, like, say it led to you to where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
But to say that, oh, I've never second guessed any choice I made, then I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. How do we define social event?
I think if we define it as like hanging out with friends, I'm okay with that. But if it's like going to a party with people I don't know, or like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you can define it by whatever your standards are.
Oh, okay.
Right? So like let's say after a long week, I can look forward to going to a board game cafe with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's exactly what I need for sure.
Yeah.
Right? I think you can define that for yourself. So I would go strongly agree.
Okay.
Or like more towards agree. Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoy going to art museums.
Art museums.
I don't hate art museums.
Okay. I mean, I enjoy it. I don't necessarily not enjoy it.
We have good history with museums.
Oh yeah, we do.
Stop.
That's a story for another time, folks. I'm gonna go more agree. I think I would like because we haven't necessarily traveled a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go see art museums. Like if I'm in a city, I think a museum is like a good place to stop.
For sure, me too. I wanted to go to the one in Montreal, but I didn't get a chance to. So we should go when we can.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will wait. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I don't think
Not
so.
really. Does that make me sound? Oh God.
I don't have a hard time, no.
Yeah.
Think here. You like to have a to-do list for each day?
Yes.
No, sir. Yeah, we're opposite. We're definitely opposites on this one, for sure.
You rarely feel insecure. Excuse me. Shoot.
Oh, one sec. Wait, I'm gonna go more.
Oh, you haven't moved on. Yeah.
You rarely feel insecure. No.
Excuse
always
me.
Insecure.
I am constantly insecure. I'm gonna say I'm working on it.
I'll go here.
Yeah, me too.
I'll go like not neutral, but more towards disagree. Because I
Yeah.
can't say that I'm completely secure with myself.
Mm-hmm.
You avoid making phone calls.
Me.
No, I don't really.
Me.
I have no problem making phone calls.
Still me. You're gonna make all of our phone calls.
Totally fine. What if it's like for what? Can I can I get someone to come fix our internet?
Yes.
There's something wrong with it.
You're gonna make all our phone calls. You're gonna tell the waiters or waitresses that they messed up my order.
Okay, I have to bring this up. Because you mentioned this. You were watching an episode of Schitt's Creek last night, and in the episode, the guy got an order for breakfast. So he got eggs and toast, but he ordered eggs and no.
Home fries.
What?
He ordered home fries.
He ordered home fries?
No, he ordered toast?
Eggs and home. Okay, let me back up. You're right. So they're at breakfast. The guy ordered eggs and toast.
Yeah,
but he got eggs and home fries.
Yes.
Yeah. So the order's wrong, right? So the girl was like, you should tell him to get that fixed. He's like, no, I don't. It's fine. It's whatever. But it's like, no, but you wanted this. You should like ask them to change it.
Yeah.
Right. So then Eunice and I discussed this. It's like, would you tell the waiter or the person working there, like, to fix the order?
Mm-hmm.
And what was your response?
See, I can't be the one to be like, hey, you did something wrong. Can you fix this? I can't bring it.
You can't do. But,
I can't do it.
And I told Eunice, I'm like, but what if you're just craving like, if you were craving, like, say you went out for burgers, like a burger joint,
mm-hmm.
and as a side, like, the whole time going there, you were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get some fries. I've been craving fries, like, all day. But instead of fries as a side, they gave you, like, a salad. And you would just be like, welp.
Well, that's the universe's way of telling me that I should be healthy. Should be eating healthier.
No, you need to... This is the thing. There's nothing wrong with correcting a mistake. It's just the way you do it, right?
Yeah,
you could be a dick about it and be like, excuse me, actually we ordered this instead of that, so like, are you stupid or something? Fix it.
Oh my
like
gosh.
That's the bad way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the bad way.
Yeah.
The good way is to be like, oh, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me, I'm pretty sure we ordered this side, not this side.
Yeah.
We're wondering if like you could fix that for us, if that's not too much to ask.
Mm-hmm.
And you say thanks. Please and thank you, blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can approach it in a nice way.
Yeah.
But you're saying,
but even
with
that,
us
like,
two,
I still can't do it for some reason. I don't like asking people for more things.
Okay. But would you want me to do it on your behalf?
Yes.
So if you got the salad instead of the fries,
you have to start. You warm them up, right? And you'll be like, "What did you order?" I'll be like, "I actually ordered fries, but I got like a coleslaw salad, and I kind of wanted fries." And then you'd be like, "Yeah, can you like just like take care of that, please? Just be like super nice about it."
I don't know. I could do it in a way where you don't even have to speak. I would just straight up ask them.
Yeah, okay, that's
Like,
better for me.
She actually ordered this, but we got this instead. Do you mind if we can fix that? If that's okay?
See, then
Thanks.
now I'm thinking about it, and they're probably like, "Wow, that kid, that is a baby, can't even talk for herself." Or they would be like, "See, now I'm getting into my own head."
So now you wouldn't even want me to do it for you.
Exactly.
Oh, gosh.
See, I'm like
no,
Ted.
if there's something,
I can't just like send my order back myself.
No, I would send it back.
Okay.
Because this is not what I ordered. Like, you should just get what you ordered. Just don't be a dick about it. They just made a mistake. It's cool to make a mistake. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Right? It's nothing wrong with it.
But if there,
totally cool. Just get me my fries.
Was, let's say, glass in my food, then I would be like, "Hey, there's glass in my food."
See?
I could have died.
So if it's a mistake that's a bit harsher, then you would step up. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
If you ordered fries, you should not settle for a salad. Okay, you can be healthy another time. You're going to a burger joint to get some fries and a burger. You're not gonna go for get a damn salad. Okay.
Fine. Just let me
whatever
not be healthy then.
You know what happened? Let's say you didn't want me to speak on your behalf. I would just have to order. It's like, yeah, can we get an extra side of fries? Thanks. And I'd be like, these are yours.
Oh my god.
They're gonna have to pay extra because they didn't come with the thing. So
if you ever did that, I'd be like, wow, he really loves me. Aww.
But now you have a salad and fries. So
Exactly.
there you
See,
go.
best of both worlds. I can be healthy, but I can be unhealthy.
Yeah. Maybe it's just their way to get us to order more fries or something. Anyway, talked about fries for too long.
Now
Let's
I want
move on.
fries.
Same here. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are different, that are very different from your own.
100%.
Yeah,
Tea.
I think that's good. I think
It's good to
if you're
explore
caught up in,
options.
yeah. I don't know if I do it often,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm open to the idea of it.
Okay, good.
So I'll go
We're
like,
both open people.
I'm not gonna strongly agree,
I'm
but I'm
strongly
gonna go more
agreeing.
towards agree.
Okay.
I don't know if I like spend my time doing that, but I'm open to the idea if someone wants to discuss their views. It's fine.
In your social
So being
circle,
open-minded people.
you are
Sorry, go
often
ahead.
the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I'd say, like,
In our friend group,
in
am
these
I?
days, it's like you and Jen.
We're always trying to just get someone to like
'Cause you
people
guys
to
are
game
trying
together
to-
or watch a movie together.
You guys are trying to
Yeah.
keep the friend group alive.
Yeah, because every
I
like
very
our
much appreciate
yeah.
it.
Thank you.
I'm just like,
We need a
I don't know.
6-player game that everyone can play on an accessible platform.
Exactly.
We could play like Cards Against Humanity again. That would be funny, right?
That was fun.
I should suggest that. Good idea, Eunice.
Oh, okay. You're
Okay.
welcome.
But yeah, I think, but say like non-quarantine, do I initiate activities in our friend group?
Wow.
I kind of want
Why is it
to say
so hard for me to think back before quarantine started?
I know. Gosh, what was that like? But I want to
I'd
say
say
it
so.
kind.
I'd
I'm
say-
one of the people to do it.
I'd say it was
I
like
don't know.
both of us.
Okay, I'm gonna agree then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. Alright. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible.
What do
It
you
depends,
think?
though.
I don't.
What constitutes an interruption? Because if it's something where it's like, if it's like your health, like say you're working on
Okay,
something but
not
your
that
health is
serious.
hindering you,
Let's say it's not that
Then-
serious.
let's say that's not that serious. Okay. I think it's important to be flexible sometimes. Right? Because let's say like I don't know, let's say you're working on a project and like you're really into it and that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But say you're giving yourself ample time to finish it. I think you also have to schedule time to like not do it
That's a good point.
as well and take time to do something else. So let's say we were living together and you were working on like a really big project,
Mm-hmm.
but you were doing it like straight, like you would not stop.
Here's
like,
the thing.
wake
I
up,
would do
work
that.
on it, eat
That is
thing.
literally my life.
Right. But let's say if I came in and suggested like, hey, do you want to watch some Schitt's Creek with me for a
I'd
little
be
bit,
like,
take a break?
100% yes. Let me do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it's interrupting your plans, but it's not like
But I
like,
don't know if
you
that's
wouldn't
the same
deny
thing.
it to get back.
I feel
No?
like
Okay.
I don't know. Let's say
'Cause I
we
think I
went
wanna-
out, right? And
Yeah.
you saw someone that you knew, and they came up to talk to
Yo,
us.
this person, what's going on?
Yeah, and let's say,
Turn this role playing.
yo, this person.
Yo, I'll be Mr. Peanut Butter. Erica, what are you doing?
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's say you see someone you know, and you're talking, and you're still talking. What would you do? Would you want to say goodbye, or would you want to like hang out with them, or would you want to like continue on with what we were doing?
No, I would definitely continue on with what we were doing. Because if we already like established that we're doing something,
Yeah.
I mean, let's say we had no plans.
Yeah.
Okay, it really depends though. But let's say scenario A, we have plans. Like we're on the way to actually be somewhere, right? I would have like a very short, casual conversation, and I'd be like, "Hey, let's catch up another time. You got somewhere to go?
Yeah.
It was nice seeing you," and then we're on our way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say this is someone we both know and both really like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like they're in town, and we're not doing. We were just like on a walk or something, and they want to go grab lunch.
Let's
think
go
I'd be like,
grab lunch.
Yeah, that's good. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Say someone from like out of town we both know comes in.
Yeah.
We just see them. It's like, yeah, let's just do something.
Yeah.
But if we have, that's if we don't have plans. If we have plans, I think it's good to get back on track.
Okay.
So I'll go more towards agree. But not like completely.
Mm-hmm.
Like just above neutral, I'd say. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Alright.
You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Holy
Oh, sorry, I brought up something.
guacamole.
Yes. Absolutely.
They still haunt me to this day.
Like, what if I just didn't leave my bag in the car?
Let's not talk about that. We're not talking about that anymore.
Okay. See, it still haunts me. It's been over a year. I still think about it.
A year.
I still think about decisions I made in high school, to be honest.
Me too.
Like socially, that I'm not proud of and stuff like that.
We had a conversation about that a few days ago.
I deeply regret a lot of stuff. But, you know, that's how it is.
Oh, God.
But I'm still bothered by it for sure.
Hmm.
You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. There's more disagree for sure.
Definitely disagree.
Like, okay. I'll go like not strongly, but like definitely more towards it.
Yeah.
I'll go like here. Okay, I have a weird existential crisis about something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I should talk about it now.
Try.
But like, you know how you're living every day in like your own perspective, right? I don't even know if I can explain this. But you only see things from your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like legit, like you're living in your own body, in your own mind, whatever. And you'll never know what it's like to live as someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for some reason, you're viewing everything from the world from your perspective.
Yeah.
What is that? Because now it's like, it trips me out. Because it's like, why am I viewing it from this perspective, from my perspective?
And
it's the only ever perspective I'll ever get.
Yeah. It's just
you know what I mean? It's almost kind of like, it's a very like selfish complex that I'm thinking of, but it's like, am I the only kind of like thing? Like, it kind of makes me question like the existence of everything else. Mm-hmm. If it's like I can only see it from this perspective, I don't know.
That's
I don't know. There's like a. You get what I don't know if I can't explain it. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think. It's like we all
it's
experience
like, why am I
life at a different point of view, and we only get this one chance to live in
but
this
from this perspective, it's just weird.
So my perspective and your perspective are completely different.
Yeah, but it's like, why this one?
Yeah, like why do you have this perspective?
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of questions like, how can like other people kind of like exist if I can never like view them from their perspective? It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that weird?
So you want to be able
I try not to think about it too often.
You want to be able to see another point of view?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like metaphysically. Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, I get it.
Because it makes me question, like, is this the only one? Because it's the only one I can experience, kind of thing. I can never view life from someone else's eyes, kind of thing.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. It kind of scares me sometimes thinking about it, but I don't really like thinking about it.
Okay, don't think about it.
But yeah, I do. I contemplate that sometimes. Anyway.
Aww.
Forget it, guys. Just forget everything I said. Just cut that out. All right.
Okay.
No, don't cut it. Because if someone knows what that's called, if that exists, if that's like a theory that exists, please let me know.
Okay.
Your emotions control you more than you control them. Ooh.
Maybe 2 years ago I would have said agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm neutral at the moment.
I want to say neutral, but I'm more towards
agree. Yeah. I think I'm not completely there yet.
Okay, that's fine.
You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault.
Yeah, I don't like...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Making people look bad in front of others, that's like...
I don't like that.
I don't know. Yeah. No, that's bad. Don't do that.
Stop.
That's bad.
80%.
Did I what? What did I
Holy
do?
heck.
Almost there, guys.
We
Almost there, guys.
probably. You know what? I'll cut out like a lot of this.
No, gotta give them to the raw, uncut footage.
Oh my
You know what I mean? You
God.
gotta give the people
Fine.
what they want. It's only been like almost an hour and a half. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry, guys. You're fine. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say like slightly disagree.
Mm.
Disagree.
Yeah, me too. I think you need to be consistent. I think consistency is important.
Yeah.
Because like you only give you're only like really into it whenever you kind of feel like it,
Mm-hmm.
or whenever it happens, as opposed to just consistently being consistent. I already said consistent.
Yeah.
Yes. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long
Oh
it will
my
take them to feel
God.
disappointed in you.
I don't think that.
I don't never think about that.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I think. No. Oh, here. And now I'm thinking about it. 'Cause now this question made me think about it. I never thought about that. I'm gonna go like more towards disagree on that.
Me too.
You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Disagree. I want to be a teacher.
It's literally
Teacher.
what
Sorry.
a teacher.
Teacher. No.
Well, that's
'Cause
literally my life, though.
I think I
So-
need the energy of the students and fellow teachers and the environment.
And
That's what
I
fuels
need
me.
the energy of my plants. Just.
Oh, okay. Does that mean you're really alone though?
I do. Oh, good question. Plant friends.
Plants are alive, guys.
Plant
Plants are
friends.
living things.
I do call them my
See
friends.
that time? Remember that time? See, you guys seen that time lapse video of like how much plants move in like 24 hours?
Yeah, they go.
See, they're living, man.
"Woo." Yeah.
They're alive. So
Yeah, they are. So,
I'll strongly disagree. Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Because even like
agree.
if I was a musician, right? Like say like my job was being a musician,
Mm-hmm.
I would need people around me all the time to bounce ideas off
Sure.
of, to like collaborate. I would not want to be alone.
Sure.
I don't know.
I
You
get
believe that
it.
pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No,
No,
disagree.
it's
Think they're
not a
important.
waste.
No, of course not. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places.
Not really.
It depends though, because I'm
Yeah.
a city boy.
Yeah.
I like my. Do I like standing in a crowded subway? Not necessarily.
No.
But would I rather live with people around than in
Yeah.
like a
Me too. Yeah. I would.
2-acre empty plot? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Heard too many true crime stories about living in the middle of nowhere. So I don't
Yeah. No
think I
thanks.
want to live in a place like that.
Yeah, I think because like bustling places, that means like people are doing things, and it's like
Yeah.
that means I gotta
like
do something, so it
lively.
like makes me involved.
I'm gonna say neutral.
I'm gonna
'cause
go
I don't
more
mind either.
slightly above neutral,
Okay.
but agree. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. It depends on how well you know them, I
Mhm.
think.
How am
'Cause I think it's hard. I
feeling
think
now?
people just have like happy.
How about now?
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because people can just have like an expression and like they're not necessarily feeling that way. I don't think I know. I don't think I can know. You can't really know at first
Mhm.
glance.
I can't.
That's like kind of it's really like a question that's like, is that possible? know what I mean? Right? Because if mental health has taught us anything, is that at first glance, it's not necessarily
True.
a way to indicate how someone's feeling, right?
Definitely.
So, I'm gonna go disagree. You often feel overwhelmed.
Woof. Woof. That is me.
Yeah, kind of. even though it's kind of weird, like I don't have a lot of things going on, but I still feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No, that's me.
I'll go here. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. I think these are the last questions. Here we go. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps.
What are we talking about? Like building an IKEA table or
Building an IKEA table, you gotta go step by step. You can't skip anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I built my desk like the one I'm
Me
using.
too.
And yeah, you can't just throw out the instruction manual. You're insane. Okay, you gotta follow the steps. That's why they make them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think methodical is the better way to do things. Like, look, I was doing a lot of renovations with my dad, and if you skip appropriate steps,
that's true.
like we were installing like flooring and like molding like quarter rounds, like the things that on the bottom that you see, like that border like your floors. If you skip steps, like if you measure something wrong or cut something wrong, it's like it sets you back even further.
Yeah.
So by doing things the right way and in like methodical steps, it's easier to get something done. And I like that. I like being efficient. So I'm gonna say more agree.
Yeah.
But if it's something creative, sometimes skipping steps because you have like some brilliant idea for like, say you're working on the verse, but it's like, whoa, this would be really good for the chorus. Maybe I should work on the chorus. Then maybe you can.
Take it to the chorus. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go like, even though I gave that whole speech, I'm gonna go more towards agree, but like kind of neutral.
Okay.
Because like I'm creative and like it depends. Creative projects, maybe you can be less methodical.
But are there steps in creating music?
I don't know, because it's hard to say. Like
I don't think there are. Like
there's
no like.
You can't.
There's nothing set in stone with creative.
There's no definitive step one.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay, let's say I want to write a pop song. Step one, write lyrics. Step two,
so
create
I don't think
a chord progression. Like
there are.
It happens
any
more
steps.
naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can figure out what works best for you. Like I tend to like write better if like for me, I like coming up with the chord progression first. If I can have that set in stone, then melodies come to me, and then lyric ideas come to me, and other things come to me. But if you're the person who's more of a writer, and you tend to write lyrics and then see how that mood influences the kind of music that surrounds it, then that's your method. You know what I mean?
Hold on 1 second.
But it's more kind of like,
Oh, I thought my OBS stopped recording. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, that's it.
Oh, sorry.
So that's it. There you go. So for you, what did you say? For that one about methodically or
agree side.
Cool.
Yeah.
You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I don't know.
I don't know. If
I think controversy is a little bit overplayed. Yeah, like sometimes it's overplayed. Sometimes it's like, is that controversial? Really? Like, I don't know.
True.
Right. I think like I don't know. The way it's used now is just like if it's like, yeah, like this celebrity dumped this person, controversial. Like like how we define it now, it's like weird.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think I'm too intrigued.
I think I'm neutral. It depends though. If it's like a very important social issue, then yeah, of course I'm intrigued. But like, if it's something that's like controversial, it's YouTube drama. Like, no, I don't care.
Wow, just trashing on me. Okay.
It's just like I just don't think it's like something worth my time. I don't know.
No, I get it.
Before in the past, I would get caught up in it if it's like people I liked, but it's like now it's like, I don't know. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. It's a very specific thing.
I don't know.
I don't know if I would though.
Do I know them?
I don't know. Yeah, do I know them? It's like, why if let's say it's like a job,
stranger.
like a really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think you should.
No.
If it was a job interview and it was between you and this person, and it's a really good opportunity, and they gave it to you,
Yeah.
But you
I'd
have this
take
feeling that
it.
the other person needs it more. It's
Absolutely
like, no. It's like
not.
if
It's
you
like,
deserved it, take it.
yeah.
That might come off as selfish, but it's like if you earned it, then I don't think you should feel bad about taking it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
I agree.
So that means I would disagree with this. I'll go towards here.
Yeah, I was.
If
doing
it's
the same
like,
thing.
hey, we're giving, this is like the last coupon for like a free meal or something, and I got it, and it's like the lady behind me has like, I was like, we'll pay for your next meal or something, whatever, but there's a family behind me, and they'll comp their whole meal. I'd be like, I'll give it to them.
Wow.
Feel like they'll probably get more use out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
It's like
like-
me
It's like,
finding a sniper in Fortnite and not wanting to use it because it would be useless if I used it. So I ping it
but
for
you never
and Jen.
you never use it, and then you don't practice with it, and then you're whenever you do get a sniper, you're not comfortable using it because you don't take the opportunity to get good with it. Unbelievable. Next question. You struggle with deadlines? No.
No.
Because look, guys,
You
look,
get
if
better
you're a
at it
student
when
out
you
there-
grow older. That's what I'm learning.
If you're a student out there, let's say you're just entering university. I have a lot of university experience, guys. I was in university
So
for 7
long.
years, okay? Just to become a teacher. People take that long to become doctors, guys.
It's so true.
Anyway.
You could be teaching right now. You could be though.
Hire me, guys.
You could be.
I'm not getting hired. Hire me. When you get a deadline, or like when you first enter a class, they're gonna tell you when everything's due. They'll tell you when the last project's due and the first day of class. You know what I mean? Majority of the time, at least give you a rough estimate. So that means, if you're struggling with deadlines, it's like it's just a you problem, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's not like you found out about it late or it's blah blah blah. It's like, time management is important. I may
Yeah.
not be the guy to write down a schedule or make timelines for myself, but I know when it has to get done, and I give myself ample time to do it.
It's about priorities too. It's like if you prioritize time to do it, and
Yeah.
you don't prioritize like going out, hanging out with other people, especially in that age.
Yeah.
It's just you have to think about these things.
Yeah. Because by not procrastinating, you give yourself like time to produce better work, but also you can you can tackle a big project in like really small chunks. Let's say you have to write like a 10-page essay, right? You can write a page in no time.
That's true.
Literally, you could write a page in maybe an hour, like a good page, though, when it's like thought out and researched, right? Look, I've written a lot of essays. Okay, the best thing you can do is do all your research first. Don't research as you're writing the
Yeah.
essay, guys. It's dumb approach. Do the research first. If you have your topic, like I'm just saying, because there's no point in writing and then trying to find something to support what you're writing. Find the research first and then base your arguments off of things that are already there, but give your own take on it.
You know those outlines that
'Cause
your profs would give you before you start your essays?
They're
Use
good.
that.
They work.
Use that.
They work.
Yeah.
They work. Because look, a 10-page essay, writing 10 pages over one night because it's due the next day.
You can't
That's
do that.
a lot
You
to handle.
can't do that. Yeah.
Writing a page a day, even if it's like, let's say it's due in 10 weeks, you write a page a week. It's so manageable, right? Very easy. And it's like, sometimes like, let's say like, usually I would meet Eunice like after my Friday classes and we go hang out or something. The time between she's off work and by the time I'm finished my classes, I have like a 4-hour window, let's say. I think about myself. If I get work done now, I can feel rewarded by going out. So it's like,
And you
I just
don't
take the
have
time
to
to
think about anything while you're with me.
Yeah, you're not thinking like, oh my god, I still have that thing to do. It's like,
Yeah.
but you can think to yourself, hey, I did a little bit, and now I'm like one step closer to getting it done.
Yeah.
It's just like, for all of the university guys out there, or guys and gals and all the people, in university,
Guys and gals and all the people.
all people, trust me, it helps. It really helps a lot. So I would say I don't struggle with deadlines at all.
Yeah. I think you
I won't
manage your
completely
time
disagree because
wisely.
sometimes. But
No, I think
I'll
you
go
do,
like
you manage your time well.
me.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Last
You feel
question. Here we go, guys. Hope you're
confident.
still with us. Hope you didn't fall asleep or turn this off by now. You feel confident that things will work out for you.
I've been working on this, and I would have said disagree a lot
Mhm.
before. But now I'm seeing that things do work out in the end. You just have to work on it.
Damn. Can you pass some of that my way? Because
Okay.
I was gonna like say like neutral. I can't
I
say
mean,
for
definitely,
sure
like-
that things.
I'm definitely like not 100% there yet. Like I'm just
Mhm.
on the small
Like,
side
you're
of
here?
agree. Yeah. But it's just
I'm
like
here still.
okay.
I think I still need something to happen before I can start to think
Oh,
that way.
okay.
I'm gonna go neutral.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and it's asking for your gender. I mean, I identify as male, so I will put male.
Okay.
If you put other,
Wow,
what
look
it,
at that.
oh, it doesn't give you options.
I got the same thing.
Did you?
Did.
Oh,
You got
I'm
something different. Whoa.
Wait, it's giving me a or. Like I have
Yeah.
like two different results.
You got an
So
A
Eunice,
or
what's
T.
your?
I got
so,
an
so your,
INFJ.
what's yours?
T. I don't know
Which
what
is
the
the
T means.
same thing that I think you.
I did
got?
say I was an INFJ at the beginning.
Of course, I forgot we had to talk about the results.
Yeah.
There's more to it.
Um.
Okay, it's gonna be the longest episode, but guys,
Yeah.
stick around. Watch it in chunks, guys. Just like a big essay. You don't have to listen to it all at once. Okay, just listen 30
There's
minutes
no
this
due
day,
dates.
30 minutes another day.
There's no due date.
No due date
guys.
for this. Then you can really procrastinate on this. You want to go through yours first?
Sure.
'Kay.
Do I have to press this button? Copy of my results? Do I need it? Sure. Email
I
it
don't
to
know.
me.
Sure.
Give it
How
to
did you get?
my-
How did you get that? I don't see
I
that.
don't know. I just pressed start reading and gave me
Start
that.
reading. Oh. I don't know if I don't see that or if I'm
Anyway,
tripping. Or...
it's fine. Introduction. All right. I am
Yeah.
an advocate, diplomat. Okay. Constant improvement. Okay. Advocates are the rarest personality types of all. Still, advocates leave their mark on the world. Why am I reading like this? They have a deep sense of idealism and integrity, but they aren't idle dreamers. They take concrete steps to realize their goals and make a lasting impact. I think that's me.
Mhm.
Advocates' unique combination of personality traits make them complex and quite versatile. For example, advocates can speak with great passion and conviction, especially when standing up for their ideals. Okay. At other times, however, they may choose to be soft-spoken and understated, preferring to keep their peace rather than challenge others. That's me.
I get that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to read here, so
Yeah. We got the gist of it, I guess. Yeah, we don't have to read all of this, I guess. I'll read my introduction and then we can go to like the strengths and weaknesses maybe.
Okay.
That seems interesting. So for some reason I got protagonist personality.
ooh, protagonist.
know if
Oh,
I don't know
this
if
is
I necessarily see
different.
myself as a protagonist.
All right.
So I am ENFJ-A or ENFJ-T. So what's the difference thing? I don't know if I should click that. So there's like an assertive protagonist versus a turbulent protagonist.
Oh no, I'm a turbulent
one of those.
advocate.
Yeah. So I'll get into more of that and maybe question everything about myself after. So introduction, what is a protagonist? ENFJ. Protagonist is a person with the extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging personality traits. These warm,
Ooh.
forthright types love helping others, and they tend to have strong ideas and values. I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
They back their perspectives with the creative energy to achieve their goals.
Whoa, that's literally you.
Everything you do right now ripples outward and affects everyone. Your posture can shine your heart or transmit anxiety. Your breath can radiate love or muddy the room in depression. Your glance
kinda
can
true.
awaken joy. Your words can inspire freedom. Your every act can open hearts and minds. Damn.
Wait, that's kind
I'll
of
just read this
really
last little
true.
bit. So do I give up the energy if how I'm feeling? Because like remember in like with our group
Yes.
things like sometimes I get mad.
Yeah.
Remember that one time we were practicing and I got really mad at John?
Wait, when was this?
Like we were practicing for my dad's birthday
you got
and I got
at
mad at him
John?
for like how he was. Yeah, we yelled at each other like when I was yelling at him about like the count or whatever.
Was I there?
This was at like the Weston thing.
Yeah, I don't.
like the
Yo,
Weston.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, we fought and then it was all awkward.
Yo, what? I don't remember this.
Anyway,
But go
whatever.
on.
Protagonists are natural-born leaders full of passion and charisma. Do you think I'm charismatic?
I think you're passionate.
Okay, cool. Because I don't know if I'm charismatic. I think more passionate more than
More
charismatic.
passionate. Yeah.
It's fake charisma that is masked by the passion, forming around 2% of the population. Wow. They are oftentimes our politicians. Nope. Our coaches
And teachers,
and our
though.
teachers.
That's literally you.
That's me.
Reaching out and inspiring others.
to
Literally
achieve and to do good
you.
in the world. With a natural confidence that begets influence, protagonists take a great deal of pride and joy in guiding others to work together to improve
I
themselves
think
and their
this describes
community.
you more than the last one you got.
The last one, the INFJ?
Yeah, no, the IS.
Or ISFJ?
Yeah, ISFJ.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's other things too. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
Let's look at the strengths and weaknesses.
Okey-doke.
Wait, it tells me people who I'm like. There's like a thing on the
Oh,
bottom.
Wait, there is? Who
I'm
am
like
I
Barack Obama,
Uh-huh.
Oprah Winfrey,
Uh-huh.
John Cusack,
Whoa, John
Ben
Cusack.
Affleck.
We love John Cusack.
Malala Yousafzai. Who is this? I
Cool.
actually don't know who this
I'm
is.
not sure who that is.
It looks like she's holding like it looks like a Nobel Peace Prize or something.
Oh, I'm looking
Yeah, she's
at...
a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Cool.
Want to know who I'm like?
And you learn more about her.
You
Who?
want to know who I'm like?
Sean Connery,
What?
Jennifer Lawrence,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Maya
Maya
Angelou,
Angelou. Dude.
Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. I don't know if I want to be like her though. Don't want to spoil it in case you watch it, but you won't. Morpheus from The Matrix.
Whoa.
I've never seen Pride and Prejudice.
Seen or
The
read?
Oracle from The Matrix. Yeah.
Skylar?
I like Skylar White. Excuse me. Okay, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I'm like
Who are
Martin
you?
Luther
Protagonists
King.
you may know.
Nelson Mandela.
Great guy.
Mother
Oh,
Teresa.
great guy.
And the one and only Marie Kondo.
You're an advocate. Oh yeah, that lady who tells you to throw things out.
Lady Gaga. Nicole Kidman. Morgan Freeman. Jon Snow.
I like that guy.
I'm
love Jon
skipping. I don't
I'd
know
rather
who
be
he
Jon
is.
Snow than Daenerys. I don't want to be Daenerys Stark.
I'm Rose from Titanic. I won't let go. Jack.
Oh, you let
I'll
Jack
never
die.
let
You know, you had a
go.
bunch. You had more room in the thing.
Okay,
Dang,
strengths and weaknesses.
So apparently, I'm tolerant, not all the time.
Oh my god, don't I always
Reliable.
call you tolerant?
Am I tolerant?
I always
Like
call
tolerant
you
is. Okay, I guess I am. I don't know. Sometimes I don't see myself as. Sometimes I'm like too, blah, whatever. Apparently, I'm tolerant, reliable, charismatic, altruistic. I think so. I like to just not try to define things so like binary.
Mm-hmm.
Natural leaders.
I think that's
But my
true.
weaknesses are I'm overly idealistic.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes too selfless. Am I too selfless? I don't
Maybe
know.
not anymore.
Too sensitive. Yes. Fluctuating self-esteem. Very
Yeah.
true. And struggle to make tough decisions. Sometimes. There's a romantic relationships
Okay, we'll go to that one.
tab
Okay,
after.
here are my strengths and weaknesses. Strengths:
Mhm.
creative, insightful, principled,
Yes.
passionate. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Altruistic. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're also altruistic. Yeah.
My weaknesses.
Nice.
Sensitive to criticism, yes. Reluctant
A
to
little
open
bit.
up, 100%. Perfectionist.
Kinda.
You can say that. And
Yeah.
avoiding
with your like digital like artwork, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even music, even with music making, you're always.
Yeah. Avoiding the ordinary. Prone to burnout. Oh my god, that is my life.
Oh, it knows you so well.
Okay, romantic
relationships.
What if it says we're not good for each other?
How do you analyze this? How does this work?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out.
People who share the protagonist personality type feel most at home when they are in a relationship, and few types are more eager to establish a loving commitment with their chosen partners. Protagonists take dating and relationships seriously, selecting partners with an eye towards the long haul, rather than the more casual approach that might be expected from subtypes in the explorer role group.
It's literally the first thing you told me when we started dating. It's like, I'm here for the long haul. Or you said something along the lines. Along the long
something
haul.
like if it goes that way, like I'm here for it. Kind of thing. There's really no greater joy for protagonists than to help along the goals of someone they care about, and the interweaving of lives that a committed relationship represents is the perfect opportunity to do just that.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm a slow walker, but I never walk back. Even in the dating phase, people with the protagonist personality type are ready to show their commitment by taking the time and effort to establish themselves as dependable, trustworthy partners. Huh.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm just going to read that bit. You can read something that's interesting for you.
It can take time for advocates to find a compatible partner. Some people might think advocates are too choosy, and it's true that these personalities have unrealistic expectations. That's literally me.
You've been on so many first dates, like we said.
So choosy.
Picky.
Yeah, so picky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it because I fulfilled your expectations? That why?
Si, senor.
Oh, okay, thank you. Grazie.
Oh.
It's not the same language.
Grazie.
I didn't take Spanish in elementary school. I took Italian.
Italian. Grazie mille.
Is there like a next bit for you? Like a little green text like this thing?
One of the things advocates find most important is establishing genuine, deep connections with the people they care about. That's, yeah. I definitely.
I think you're more that as opposed to just like not that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, should we end it there? Because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can look into
guys,
this
if you
want
to do this, if you want to do this on your own, okay, 16personalities.com. Take the Myers-Briggs test. Maybe it'll tell you something about yourself that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe it will just affirm the things you already know about yourself. But I think, I'm not saying these are like definitive. This doesn't exactly tell you exactly who you are, but I think they're fun. I think they're they create a time for you to kind of reflect on the kind of person you are, which I think is important.
They help you learn about yourself.
Yeah. So why not take the time, try to learn this? This is not sponsored. 16personalities.com.
Where's your word?
Take it. Yeah. It would have been a great idea.
Maybe stop sharing now. Hold on. Yeah, you can stop sharing now.
And I'm back. Here we go. And I guess
This
we can
was
wrap it up there.
almost an
We've
hour.
already gone almost 2.
Yeah, I know.
You mean?
I meant the second.
Oh, the second. Yeah. But if you guys got this far, thanks so much for listening.
I'll cut it down significantly.
No, why?
Because we
Raw and uncut.
Okay.
Raw and uncut. It's a podcast. Give it people what they want.
Just fine. We'll just call this the Uncut Podcast.
At 60 BPMs, this took over 1,700 bars.
Whoa.
It's a lot of bars.
Wait, how many BPM?
Bars.
60?
60. Pretty slow BPM.
Yeah.
And yeah, so. Well, I'm Ryan. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Banana Barfly. I never post anything. Don't follow me.
Why not?
Eunice. Where can people find you? Eunice. Where can people find you?
Eunice. That's it.
Like literally, I am Eunice.
Yes.
Like, yeah. She wasn't just introducing herself. But you can find us at the Half-O Podcast on Instagram.
The Half-O Pod.
At the Half-O Pod on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
You can listen to us on Spotify and iTunes. If you're listening to us there, you can watch us on YouTube. And that's about it. Sorry for taking so much of your time, guys, but
tell us what
take
you
some
are
time to,
in the comments.
Yeah. Take the test on whatever. Maybe we'll put an Instagram post out there.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what your Myers-Briggs personality results are.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you again?
I am ENFJ A or T.
ENFJ A or T. Okay.
Yeah.
And I am an INFJ T.
So you haven't changed, and I changed a lot.
Yes, you did.
All right, then. See, we're growing, we're thinking, and even if you're just thinking, you're still thinking about it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Learning, and you're going places, and you're doing stuff, and there you go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.